Brought to you by...
With a title like this one, I'm not sure whether I should feel scared or harassed. Hello friends, welcome back to ETF. I promise it's not a sexual request, but today I'm going to need to calmly and carefully ask you to take off your clothes. This slightly erotic sounding short experience is a horror short film that focuses on themes of the horrible conditions that modern slaves have to endure so that we can have cheap clothes. Serving as a follow-up to the non-commercial socio-critical short Immaterial, the film was written and directed by Felix Charin. Right from the first stitch, the concept presents an interesting scenario, one that only grows more unique and highly creative as the plot progresses, turning something as simple as a person's clothing choice into a looming threat. We follow a young girl, your stereotypical bleach blonde who has just returned home from a fresh shopping trip. In the midst of trying on some new outfits, a creepy stranger comes to the door, requesting that she take off her clothes. Things only get stranger from there as the clothes around her room begin to rearrange themselves, as if there is someone inhabiting them. This is by no means a completely serious take on the horror genre. However, it plays the events of the narrative straight, which I felt added more to the humor. The entire concept alone of possessed clothing creates a monster the likes of which I've never seen before this, which is likely why it was so interesting to me. It also uses this creepy guy flicking a lighter gag that is repeated throughout the piece, which hits with some profoundly eerie effect. The makeup in this one isn't anything to write home about, but it is used sparingly, mostly toward the climax, which chooses to close on a sort of audience awareness campaign about how cheap clothing is being made by poor sweatshop workers. While I appreciate this message, and I definitely think it's something we all should be aware of, and be doing something to combat, I did sort of feel like when combined with this concept, it cheapened the whole experience for me slightly. I do like that the filmmakers took a bold move and decided to portray the effects of this issue in a unique and highly creative fashion, and I would love if more filmmakers were willing to try things of this nature in the future. For me, this concept alone was something original and played almost satirically in a way that films like Scream do. I'm giving Take Off Your Clothes a B-. If you'd like to check this one out for yourself, I've linked it down below in the description. I definitely recommend giving it a watch when you have some time. There aren't many films that aim to create awareness in a style such as this, so it's always refreshing to see those that do get the attention they deserve. This episode of ETF is brought to you by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community that offers opportunities to discover, learn, and teach from anywhere. With thousands of free classes for your career, passions, and everything in between, Skillshare empowers people to advance their careers, improve their lives, and pursue the work they love. And using our link down in the description, you can begin enhancing your skills with 2 free months of unlimited classes. Discover the future you have always wanted with Skillshare. Hey friends, thank you so much for watching. If you've been enjoying the content so far and you would like to help out the channel, please consider supporting ETF on Patreon, where every donation helps keep fresh content coming your way. If you would like to avoid that monthly commitment, fear not. ETF offers a few other ways for you to get involved and help out. Feel free to check out our merch store over at embracethefilm.com. where you can get your hands on a variety of official merchandise from t-shirts and phone cases to mugs and tote bags, so that you can show your love of ETF wherever you go. And lastly, if you would like to donate to the channel, but you would rather not do it monthly and maybe want to give a little more generously, we also have opened up a PayPal account, where all donations are put right back into making fresh content for you to enjoy. But that's all for today, friends. Until next time, stay safe and keep embracing film.